It's the Ice Report with Tom Casey on 101sports.com.
Tom Casey with your latest online edition of the Ice Report right here at 101sports.com. We examine each week what the Blues have done, what they have to look forward to ahead. And as we tape, as we look at the first 5 games of Blues with 3 losses, Jaroslav Halak, we talked about concerns with his goaltending last week. He's won only one of his first 4 starts. We'll get deeper into Halak's play and what he needs to do better. We'll get deeper into that in just a moment. But on a positive note, the balanced scoring has been great. The Blues have 7 guys who have 3 or more points, and in fact, among those 7, 3 are defensemen. Kent Huskins, a new acquisition from the offseason, former San Jose Shark. Also, Alex Pietrangelo and Kevin Shattenkirk, they've been very good. And again, the forwards, specifically the number 3 line, Jason Arnott centering Alex Steen, who is tied with Arnott for the team lead in points. They each have 5. Also, Matt D'Agostini, he's one of those guys who has 3 or more points. He's the right wing of that third line. That third line has been terrific, and even with Andy McDonald's injury, suffered a concussion. He's now on injured reserve. That changes things because TJ Oshie moves up to the top line. Vladimir Sobotka moves to the second line. But I like the fact that Davis Payne kept the third line like it is. Arnott's line has been terrific. Arnott with 2 goals and 3 assists thus far. Alex Steen with 3 goals and 2 assists. The interesting thing about Arnott is he has the team's only power play goal. That was scored in the opener, you might remember, at home October 8th against Nashville. The Blues are 1 for 20 on the power play, and that ranks 26th in the NHL. On the penalty kill, they've allowed 6 goals on 18 power plays against. Again, this is going into the finale of that road trip, the finale against Los Angeles. But the special teams, they do have to get better. The fact that Arnott's power play goal has not been followed up by another man advantage goal, at least through the first 5 games of the season, is very concerning. So the Blues need to do a better job of that. They need to be better on special teams all the way around. We said we'd get to Jaroslav Halak. Again, Halak has only won 1 of his first 4 starts. The book that most teams have on beating Jaroslav Halak is going upstairs, going high to beat him. And it's interesting because what's concerning is now he's not just getting beaten high, he's getting beaten through the legs, he's getting beaten short side in some instances. He's getting beaten all areas, basically, and that's troublesome. You have to wonder where Jaroslav Halak's confidence is at this point. He proved in Montreal what he's capable of. What he needs to do now is prove that he can be very good on a consistent basis for a long period of time. If he can't do that, Brian Elliott, the backup, is going to become very important. Brian Elliott, of course, some experience with Colorado, some experience with the Ottawa Senators, and that experience helped him beat out Ben Bishop to notch a spot with this team. But he could become very important if Halak continues to struggle as he has so far. What's ahead for the Blues? Well, on Friday night, they come back home after a 4-game trip to play Carolina. Then it's another 4-game trip. So a lot of road tests in October for the St. Louis Blues. But that game against Carolina, that'll be interesting because Carolina's starting goaltender Cam Ward has not gotten off to a good start. The team lost their first 3, then won 2 in a row. So Carolina, a bit of a mixed bag. This appears to be a winnable game at Scott Trade Center. The next night, they play Chris Pronger and the Flyers in Philadelphia. The Flyers have been very, very good. Their offseason acquisition, Ilya Bryzgalov, netminder, former Phoenix Coyote, he has been outstanding. So those are going to be big tests coming up this weekend for the St. Louis Blues. The Flyers game could be tough. The Carolina game is a winnable game. So hopefully, at worst case scenario, the Blues, for their sake, hopefully they split those 2 games. That is your up-to-date recent online edition of the Ice Report right here at 101sports.com.